expected. And we have a Callista coming through for light. Ooh. Incredibly aggressive bottom lane here. This is not the way I expected this draft to finish.
I'm not a fan. I hate that last pick as the Callista. Like, when I look at the FPX team, I mean, you got Renekton, Lilia, Rel, even the guy coming through from the FPX bot lane. I really like this. This is just smart from LWX.
Good stun in the mid lane. Icon's taking a huge amount of damage. Haymaker available, but I don't know if the shield will save him right here. One more Q would do the trick. The flash comes out, but it's followed by Bo. The answer is here. Tarzan misses the knockup, and now he's been caught because the roams from Crisp are too damn good.
And this is exactly what we talked about. Wards on their own side of the jungle, just to back a red, to make sure Tarzan can't try and slip in any sort of weird direction. They got a ward in the lane as well. How do you get in here as Tarzan? That's why FPX have been so good at avoiding all these plays onto the bottom
Bo's
side.
Trying to all in. There's an all in on the bot side as well. LWX going to be stacked up with the Rens. Can they finish the kill? Light needs to get this gold, but LWX survives. And now the curtain call. This is a 3 versus 4, and somehow FPX have almost won that one out. Nuguri arrived on the scene as well. In the meantime, this top lane tower is in trouble.
Because the second fastest win time, they have the most towers by 20. They just do not stop.
Goodness. Ale wanted to try and make a play there. He wanted to clear the wave, but it's just not even happening. There's still a few minions here. I don't think FPX can commit.
And maybe, just maybe, they can buy some time. But time, even if they do get it, isn't really on their side. They're making the play into Doinb and realize they don't want it.
No, they've been baited in. Doinb's happy to tank a little bit of damage to set up the team fight. In comes the curtain call, but LNG are doing a bit of work to start it off. I mean, look, it went better than I expected it to. They got 2 kills for themselves. I'd say that's a positive. This is almost a win for them. Well, actually, no, they got 1 kill.
They got 1.
Hey, look.
They got 1.
That is still better than my expectation of that team fight. LNG, we take those.
Oh, that's heartbreaking. When you go 1 for 4 and Munch is cheering you on, so you got this, guys. You know that this has not been your game. FPX will rightfully take their Baron. It's been theirs since minute towards 10. A little bit more range. Go towards the Zoes. Go towards the Varus that we've seen. Top side.
Cool. They're going for a pick onto Doinb. This is 1v4 right now. Gordrinker is going to come through with his full health again. He will go down here. There's no way he can actually win the fight. But the fact that he buys so much time as well, I believe that was the kill onto Doinb. So that would have been a shutdown. You can see he's on 3 items now, so we'll do some good damage. Nuguri's been caught now on the bottom side of the map as well. So LNG with this roaming goon squad are slowly but surely picking up
the same level of pressure. The only problem is LNG don't really have a huge amount of wave clear. They're heavily reliant on Tarzan.
Heavily reliant on all-inning Nuguri by the looks of things, but there's the Magnet Storm pulling him in and taking him down. Icon the first to fall as in goes Doinb, who is not afraid of your towers. He just 1v1s Tarzan. He says, I'm the only Korean allowed here on this map. As they move back towards the tower, this will be the mid inhib breaking. At least 2 inhibs will be taken, but I think FPX might want more, Doctor.
I mean, they're just going to be able to close this one out. There's nothing left for LNG.
Knockups come through. Down into the slumber goes the GOAT. But Light is trying to do what he can. Off to the side here. Health bars are low. Maybe they can hold on. Light takes a barrel to the face. No kills come through for LNG. But, you know, yeah, it is kind of nuts right here. As the Baron goes down, LNG look for one last-ditch fight. Iwandi, the one that has to tank this team, that has to be the protector for his squad. He's just not tanky enough, and you can see the AoE coming on through. Here's the turnaround, though. Great damage onto the team of FPX. In goes Icon. Light is trying to dance around the fight, trying to get the Rens 2 down. Is LW is so low on this one, but Doinb turns it on its head with the triple and manages to win out the fight.
That was a little close for comfort for FPX. Blinking health bars on LWX and Doinb, but Light, you just cannot carry at this stage. FPX will take home game number 1.
Beautifully done by FPX. A dominant victory, and that team fight looked almost like it was going to go the way of LNG. I thought that was the miracle play for them, but it just wasn't enough. LWX walks up to Iwandi, almost gives him a kill at the end. But it doesn't matter. FPX take themselves the game. They take themselves a win here. 1-0 up in this series with a performance that dominant.
And it's going to get battered by LNG.
The Camille is the final pick, though. I think this might be Camille going towards the top side. But LWX and Doinb just traded. Okay, there we go. Fixed it.
Yeah.
Nuguri going to be having this Camille. Expect him to take over. He takes a lot of damage for the trade.
Still looking for more at the Ferromancy mount up. Trying to see if they can get the knockback, but not able to. But again, we talked about it already. LWX and Crisp, they've got a great spot here. Bo forgoes the recall. He's trying to make a play on towards Light.
Oh, the flash stun comes on through. Light doesn't even have chance to react. Doesn't get to flash away. It's 2 kills for FPX in trade for 1. Bo is here as well to try and finish off a plate, but LWX is quite happy to just...
this play on the bottom lane.
Nuguri taking a good amount of damage here. Meganar about to arrive for Makuya, who is level 6, and Nuguri has to be cautious, or not. Maybe he'll just get slammed against the wall. Does get his shield up. Can he actually survive this one, though?
He's no flash.
He's minion blocked. He's got no way out. The grasp cannot save you, and Makuya solo kills Nuguri.
The man, the myth, the legend that is Makuya comes back into LNG, and all silence to the haters, because this guy has just picked up a kill on towards Nuguri in what I did not expect to happen. Bot sides, great stop.
Light's jump is deleted, it's removed, he doesn't get to play the game. Iwandi goes down as well, another dash available for LWX. He's taking a good amount of damage. Heal comes on through as he's chased down by the bear man. Tarzan trying to close the gap, can't quite finish off these kills. Crisp walking away with his life here. Tarzan in the 2v1, can he finish it off? The answer is yes, the bear man is here.
The bear slaps are too strong for the FPX bot lane.
Going with that. They had the Inferno trigger, but this split second it's popped. It's just Tarzan stuns it immediately. Nuguri is now in trouble because Tarzan, he's making his way around the map. He's going for the world tour, trying to gank every single lane at least once. Because Iwandi, he's suddenly alone underneath this tower. Doinb has roamed down. The damage is there, but Iwandi's surviving, and Doinb getting pretty low for himself. Light is in trouble as LWX has dived the tower by himself. Got out the other side. This is going to be a 1-for-0. Another beautiful dive.
Still very capable of running down towards bot lane, looking for these dives. Top side?
Nuguri trading aggressively here. I think realizing Makuya was exhausted right there, but Makuya's like, I'm okay to extend this trade. You can't escape me. The hyper procking once again. The slows are here. Makuya's going to try and jump over the wall. Doinb does the same, but he's knocked back. He's into his ultimate. He's trying to survive, but he just doesn't have it. Tarzan takes his 3rd kill of the game. What's the next step for Tarzan here? How does he continue to stop FPX from running away with the game? I guess Nuguri is the answer. It's a 2v1 right here. Nuguri's going to go down again. That's going to be his 2nd death of the game now. Because he's just consistently overextending.
Right now, we just know that we definitely have the late game scaling. So why try and risk it for a biscuit in these mid game fights?
Because biscuits are delicious. That's my motto. Is Nuguri's going to get dived, stunned up by Tarzan, and like easily has the damage to finish off the kill. Nuguri is just being focused by LNG. Beautifully done. And now I guess Tarzan's answering back saying he's the Korean on the server this time around. It's Doinb in a 1v1 with Makuya. It's a different top laner that Makuya has to face off against now. This one's got a few more items. Makuya getting chased down, steps over the trap, which means the pounce comes through from Bo to finish the kill. Doinb with another.
And you're giving LNG a bit more time to get to this late game point.
Makuya and Doinb going for fisticuffs right here. Doinb should be able to trade this one back. Makuya's turned into mini Nar, but here's Icon to turn the play around. The damage is there and the TP's too late. In fact, it's cancelled elsewhere on the map. Nuguri gets denied his entry into the fray, and that means Bo's out of position as well. LNG snowballing advantage on advantage.
Great stop from Tarzan. He ends up getting the sucker punch on towards Nuguri as he's trying to TP. Light, though, needs to be careful.
Good jump away from Light, keeps himself safe. Tarzan onto LWX, who will survive. This is the LNG that we wanted to see. They are 4-1 in the standings for a reason. This is a top team, and they're proving it here against FPX. The Baron has been started as LWX looking for damage onto light, but the rest of the squad's going to jump on in. LWX has gone too deep on there. Somebody survives for now. The shield's coming on through. Inferno trigger. It's only on to Mikuya though. Not too much damage done just yet. Keep your eyes on LWX. He is everything for FPX right now. As the fight ensues, Nuguri is there, but the kills are coming in. Inferno trigger for the double. LWX pops off once more. Icon tries to escape, but he's blasted out of infinity, and it's a triple for LWX. Definitely a bit of a challenge for them as Doinb. Obviously, Icon incredibly good at just clearing away the wave. Doinb taking a lot of damage for free there, but Icon has stayed too long. Crisp is here, Boat is here. It's going to be the Emperor's Divide, but even with the Zhonya's, I don't think he gets to live another day. It buys him time, but not enough. Doinb now exhausted. The sustain is there, stunned against the wall as he tries to slice and dice his way out. But the CC, there's just so much of it. Doinb somehow surviving for so long, like finally finishes that kill off. Mikuya now turning into Mininar once more. Crisp gets the knock up. In comes Samira with the Inferno trigger, but a great belly bop, and LWX is shut down. Jumps back out of the fight though, keeps himself alive. In with the Hextech ultimatum. Nuguri finally gets a bit of revenge.
God, Samira when she's ahead is so disgusting. Diving a tower 1v3, and even though she gets CC'd, still manages to escape away. Relief from light for anyone who jumps on top of him.
Oh, Icon is in a 1v1 with Nuguri, who's keeps on going a little bit far, but he was just baiting this time as Doinb arrives on the scene. Emperor's Divide. One more hit would finish Nuguri off. The burn gets him as Icon finally gets that kill. Nuguri is not having a good game for himself. He is 1-5 right now.
For the likes of this Baron, and that's really what FPX are looking to use. The problem is that with how far behind Nuguri is, he's not really able to put pressure on towards that open inhibitor. FPX would love to have this Camille versus Gnar heavily in favour of Nuguri, and then they can play this all the live long day. They're trying to use that last super minion wave though to get LNG to fight, but the Baron could be gone before they get there.
They don't even need to fight. They've got the purple worm, and now they can get a bonus on top of it. Tarzan arrived too late to the scene, and he's just taken down. Inferno trigger about to come on through, and everybody stacked on top of it. The whirlwind of death from LWX, as it's an easy team fight for FPX. Mikuya messes up the flash. It's insult to injury, and Crisp gets himself a well-deserved kill.
Crisp deserved that kill because Crisp set up that entire play. Everyone on LNG was stuck behind Icon's wall until Crisp yoinked them back with the magnetism, puts them into the waiting hands of LWX Inferno Trigger, and puts FPX up in the 2-0 victory.
I cannot believe FPX managed to pull this one off. It felt so close. It felt like LNG had read their game plan and figured out the solution. But the answer was no. FPX still dominant with a 2-0 victory here today.
Gorgeous stuff from FPX. Dominance in game number 1. Game number 2, they had full control from the early game. Nearly LNG were able to hang on, get towards those 3 items, find that team fight. But with the big gold lead FPX had amassed in that bottom lane, LWX and Crisp would not be silenced.